Hello, readers. Welcome back to the Media Center. Today, the story we are going to read is titled Unicorns Are the Worst by Alex Wilhelm. Let's get reading. For hundreds of years, I have gone about completing my important goblin business in peace. From documenting spells, to gathering ingredients for spells, to alphabetizing the ingredients I've gathered for spells. No distractions, no interruptions, just me and my work. But guess who decides to move into the meadow next door? Unicorns! Now, you know what I'm going to say. Unicorns are the best magical blah, 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 blah. That's true. A lot of things are magical, like elves and fairies. And what's the other one? Elves, fairies, and, oh, right, goblins. I have studied the forgotten magic that lies deep within the earth. I know spells that can transform socks into slugs. I can turn broccoli into ice cream. It still tastes like broccoli. And I have mastered the three-strand braid. Despite all this, does anyone ever ask to have a goblin-themed birthday party? So before we turn the page, the goblin has been used to crafting spells without any distraction. He spends his days however he'd like to spend them. So, why do you think he's having a hard time adjusting to his new neighbors? Sometimes change can be scary. So, I think the goblin is going through a little bit of change anxiety. So, let's see. So, goblin themed birthday party. That would be interesting. And here we see him in the party supply aisle with all the unicorn party supplies. I wonder what kind of goblin themed party supplies what that would look like. Let's keep reading. Meanwhile, all the unicorns do is frolic around all day on their dainty unicorn hooves. Frolicking isn't even that hard. Goblins can frolic. We just choose not to. I just don't get it. They are just horses with pointy heads. I have pointy ears, but you don't hear me carrying on about it. And the glitter. Oh, so much glitter. Do you realize how hard it is to get out glitter out of your smock? And they are constantly playing their instruments. Newsflash, unicorns, not everyone likes harp music. And the tea parties. So many tea parties. It's not like they ever ask me to one of their tea parties. Not that I would have time for tea parties when there is all this important work to be done. It's not like this shrub is going to document itself. Do I enjoy a good cup of tea? Perhaps the occasional crumpet? We'll never know because someone around here has to take their work seriously. You know what? I wouldn't go to one of their silly tea parties even if they asked me. You know why? Because unicorns are the worst. I would rather be neighbors with a gnome or this dragon or a chicken wait a minute. Dragon, run for your life! Save yourselves, my little silly sock slugs! Gulp. It looks like the dragon is going to have this goblin for a snack. Let's see what's going to happen. Oh, the unicorns are going to help the goblin? Let's see. Well, I guess unicorns do have some good traits. For instance, did you know that their glitter can put out dragon fire? and that heart music can be quite disorienting. And those dainty hooves pack quite a wallop. And it turns out a unicorn's horn is more than just pointy. All right, fine. As far as neighbors go, unicorns aren't that bad. But I think that we can all agree dragons are the worst. Very interesting. That is the end of the story.